Aquarius darlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for liking, for sharing this video so that this message gets out to other people, so that I know that my work is being disseminated out to the masses. Anyway, I do appreciate your love, your support, and returning to watch another video of mine. I do want to mention that I am available for personal readings, and that if you want to sign up for a Capella membership, you get exclusive access to guided meditations, daily guidance videos, and a whole bunch of other awesome benefits. I'm offering a 14-day free trial for some of my memberships of the lower tier, so that you can get a taste of what I offer that I do not put out on YouTube, to help to better prepare you guys for what's coming down the pike, because the collective is going to be going through some major changes. So it would benefit you if you feel called to sign up for a membership. You can cancel at any time. You want to try it out for 14 days and it doesn't work out for you, whatever, that's fine. If you want to keep it, that's fine too. It's very easy to cancel. If you already have a membership and you feel like you want to get more out of it, because I am going to be doing live streams for members only very soon. I'm going to make a bigger announcement about that later. So if you want to not have to be put on a list on my lives and be in a more intimate environment, and I can read, I'll pull more cards with those readings as well. It would benefit you to sign up for one of the memberships that includes access to my members only live streams. Okay, check out the description box below, or go to capellawellness.com for more information on my Capella memberships. You also get free access to my mobile app, where you can access all of the exclusive content there, and you can chat with me and other people, and go check out whatever else is there. All right, I wish you guys a wonderful week, a wonderful month. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you had a great weekend and you're well. I send you many blessings and much love, as I always do. All right, so we're going to see what's going on with you at this time, what obstacles you're facing, what lessons you need to learn to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. We're then going to see what's going on. What guidance spirit has for you, how to best navigate these energies, what your wellness message is, what you need to let go of, and what is going on with love and relationships for you. Alrighty. Let's see what is going on with Virgo. Spirit, guides, angels, galactic family, planetarians, please and thank you. All right. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So, some of you guys have taken your eye off the prize. And remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself and your situation, okay? There's honesty in this, but it's in the reverse. Some of you are being dishonest with your situation, okay? Either you're communicating dishonesty to people about what's going on, about progress you're making when you're really not making progress, or you're just being dishonest with yourself, period, about, you know, the heart of the matter, the truth of the situation, that like you want to be further along, but you actually are not, okay? And this is no judgment. We tend to get stuck in this type of stuff, so don't beat yourself up for it. However, some of you are still not learning from your mistakes, okay? You got to start setting some goals for yourself. Some of you, with regards to setting goals, you set a goal, but you lack the follow through. All right? You drop the ball. You don't stay committed. You don't do the hard work. It's like, this is too hard. I can't do this. And then you give up very easily. Guys, you are not going to build up the strength and resilience if you continue to do that, okay? You are being asked to prepare for something greater, and you got to build up like that enormous spiritual strength, like the King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck for you. Because whatever it is that your mission is, guys, you need to be prepared for that opposition. You got to be prepared for the bigger tests that are coming. All right? The hard work has to be done. It cannot be done any other way. And you can't just give up when the going gets tough. You have to believe in yourself, and you got to build this confidence within yourself, saying, you know what, this is hard, but I'm going to be able to do this. I'm really going to stick to my goals, and no matter how long it takes, no matter how difficult they are, I'm going to achieve them. All right. Some of you may very well be lacking the action and setting those goals. It's time for you to do something about this, Virgo. For some of you, it's time for you to just set a few goals. You don't have to have like 10 of them. Taurus got that message. You just set 3 or whatever, and you have somebody to work with you on keeping tabs on you. All right? You should be here. You should be there. Okay, where are you at with your goals? Cool. Awesome. Step by step. All right? Stay in the present moment. Baby steps. You don't need to rush this, okay? This Page of Pentacles, it's slow energy. All right? Some of you are also, you're not keeping grounded here. You got to allow yourself to really start building a more solid foundation for you in your future. And that includes grounding yourself, to not have yourself try to take control over everything and try to overthink things and go crazy, because, you know, Virgo, you guys are smart people. You pay attention to detail, but because you're ruled by Mercury, the shadow side is you can become too critical of yourself. You could overthink to some crazy degree. It has to be perfect. It has to have all of this stuff. No, it doesn't. Trust me, guys, I have a ridiculous strong Virgo in my energy. I have a stellium in Virgo, okay? So that was a huge thing that I had to overcome. All right? So maybe that's resonating for some of you, okay? Just learn how to delegate, all right? Maybe because whatever project you're working on or too many goals that you're setting, you're dropping the ball because you're trying to do everything on your own, perhaps. Whatever it is that you're working on or whatever you're trying to pursue here, Virgo, go delegate some of your tasks. Still have that vision, but start looking at what really needs to be accomplished here. What are the most important goals for you to set? And if you don't have any goals, Virgo, now is the time to start setting them. You want things to happen in your life. You got to be the one to make it happen. You have to be the one to take action on this. You have to put in the hard work. You have to have that ambition, that drive, that's Mars energy for this King of Wands. The endurance, the stamina, the confidence, the courage, the motivation, the inspiration to go achieve those goals, all right? And you stick to them. This could even be not learning from your mistakes with regards to you doing things for you. And when you're being told to take action, you take action. When you set that goal, you start doing things that tie to that goal. And you take your time and you're patient. And again, with this energy of control, for some of you, it's like maybe you're thinking it's only my way. It could only be done this way. No, there could be multiple ways to achieve your goals. Okay? But you got to set a plan. You got to set those goals first and then set a plan. Have that vision. You have the ability to be a visionary leader. Some of you might be business owners. Okay? You're not finishing things, or you might be procrastinating on things because you've got too much on your plate. Maybe there's no follow through for some of you in your business because there's too much going on. As I said, start setting some of those goals, smaller goals. Take some things off your plate. there's something about puerile energy with this Page of Pentacles. You may even be dealing with somebody, maybe they're the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and, you know, they're being very childish, or you're being very childish or something. Some of you might be making excuses or saying because you don't want to put in the hard work, or, you know, you're procrastinating. And I said something about dishonesty. There's some communication. Either somebody's dishonestly communicating with you, or you're just honestly communicating with others about, you know, oh yeah, I'm working on this. Yeah, I'm going through this and everything's going well, and, you know, I've got this thing, but there's like this, in reality, you're lacking energy, because the shadow side of the King of Wands is you're lacking energy. Because you're not actually getting up to do something about it. And when you lack energy, what happens? You drop the ball. You don't achieve your goals. There's no follow through. You don't learn from your mistakes. Now, for another group of you, there's someone who is taking action and making something happen. They're coming forward with something, with communication, because before they wouldn't follow through with communicating. They maybe had this like ambition, this drive, or this confidence. I'm going to go send that message, and then they don't. It's like they have something drafted and then they delete it, or they put it in draft mode, or they say, oh yeah, I sent something to somebody, and you're deceiving yourself thinking that you did, or something like that. There's somebody here who's going to stop with this behavior. Someone has been procrastinating and taking action with regards to communicating with you, and this is not going to resonate with everybody, all right? This person now is coming out of this puerile energy of like this newness, like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen, because what if this, what if that? I've never really expressed the truth before. I never really expressed my emotions, whatever this is. I've never really gone after this opportunity. I've never really pursued things. Things pursued me. This guy knows what he wants, and he takes action when God tells him to. If God says to go after this or to do this, he does it. But he doesn't chase something elusive, or he doesn't chase something that is not for his highest good. Okay? He attracts it, again, with that manifestation ability. But there is somebody here who is, you know, they had these reservations before because this was something new that they didn't really, you know, make things happen. They weren't really that gung-ho about pursuing their dreams, what it is that they really want, their heart's desires. So it looks like somebody here is changing that. They're like, I gotta stop with the lack of follow-through. I gotta stop having all of these messages sit in my inbox and not just hit send or something like that. I gotta stop being afraid of sending the text, a communication, period. And there's the truth right there. It's the Ace of Swords. Honest, open, honest communication. Because before there wasn't any between you and somebody else. But there's going to be a breakthrough, because this King of Wands is now realizing, I need to say something. I cannot keep doing this where I'm not following through with what I say I'm going to do. Setting a goal. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then they backslide. But it looks like this time around, this King of Wands is not going to backslide this time, because there's the Ace. God's like, here's your clean slate. But if you want this new beginning, if you want a breakthrough in this, you're going to have to communicate the truth. You got to stop procrastinating. And then I will give you that gift of a clean slate. All right? Okay. Let's see what the obstacle is. What is the obstacle for Virgo? There's something here about some of you with self-care, okay? Like Queen of Pentacles energy. Your self-worth. Taking care of you, your heart space, your spiritual space, your mental space, all your spaces. Some of you have been dropping the ball with that. Some of you haven't been keeping committed to self-care, self-love, self-worth, self-indulgence in a healthy way. Okay? Obstacle. 5 of Pentacles. What was I talking about self-worth? Some of you are continuing to be in this low place. You're pulling the victim card. Woe is me. Everything bad keeps happening to me. Oh my gosh, all these people are horrible and I feel so low and I feel so unappreciated. There's no support. I wish somebody would help me. There is help for you, Virgo. Some people have already been helping you, but some of you have not been listening to what is being communicated to you. And you're going back to these people lying about it, saying that, oh yeah, I'm doing this. There's no judgment here, Virgo, but I have to say what is coming through. Okay? I know the truth hurts sometimes, but I'm getting the strong energy that some of you continue to be in this victim mode because you are not sticking to your guns. You're not setting goals and you're not following them, or you're not setting goals at all, or you're setting goals and then you drop the ball. You don't follow through with it. That's for some of you, not for all of you. And some of you need to be focusing on setting more appropriate goals for yourself. The smaller ones that you can achieve. Some of you might be overly ambitious. You got to tone it down a little bit. Set the smaller goals, and then you get to that lead to the bigger ones. But with this 5 here, something's got to change, Virgo. You got to stop with the pity party. Okay? You got to stop with this woe is me, boo-hoo. Oh, I'm not getting what I want in life and nobody likes me and the world sucks and, I'm just going to hide underneath this tree. But you see how this person's here to help you, and some of you are like, no. I'm just going to sit and wallow in my sorrows. Guys, don't get anywhere when you do that. You are ultimately responsible for your wellness, your happiness, your well-being, your abundance. There might even be something financial here for some of you. I don't have any money, this. God is your only source of supply. Stop with that too. You're coming from a place of lack. When you're focusing on not having something, guys, guess what? You will attract not much of anything. Okay? I mean, something's really going to have to change here. There's something about rejection. Some of you keep being rejected, or there's an abandonment issue. Some of you really need to work on your abandonment issues, okay? This is a big thing for some of you. And if you keep getting rejected by jobs, by people, by your counterpart, by other romantic partners, guess what? That's protection from God. That's God telling you, this is not what I have for you right now, Virgo. This is not what I have for you. There could even be breakups with friendships or relationships, okay? If you guys are breaking up, let it fall away. Let it fall away. Especially if you're dealing with somebody who's very immature and someone who's very controlling. Like King of Wands energy with this Page of Pentacles and the reverse, okay? You've got to change this, whatever this is, Virgo. Either you break up with somebody you know you need to break up with, or you got to stop dropping the ball and stop procrastinating on taking action on what you know you need to take action on. This won't change until you take action, and make the changes. Some of you are feeling left out in the cold, but you're falling into a place of victimization. You're not a victim because you're a child of God. The power comes within you. God is going to give you that power. And again, if you're being left out in the cold, well, guess what? That's because God doesn't want you to deal with whatever it is that left you out in the cold. Period. Because God has something better for you here. You have to accept things for the way that they are. It's teaching you some valuable lessons. You got to start looking at things in a more positive light, have a more of an abundant mindset, not of a mindset of lack. And if you're longing for somebody, guess what? You're sending to the universe, oh, you're telling me you don't have it? You're not already feeling like you have it? Then I can't possibly give that to you because of your energy. You're coming from a place of lack and longing. When you're focused on what you don't have, how are you going to attract what it is that you really want? Okay? Something's got to give here, Virgo. The others of you, there is a turning point here for some of you. You're coming out of the woods. This is a wilderness season for some of, for me. For some of you, you've been in a wilderness season for a long time. Okay? And what's happening is that there are going to be positive changes now. There is a recovery, especially with regards to your finances. You're coming out of the woods. Things are looking up. Okay? Things are going to improve. Not only with the lack of support that you've been getting from people, maybe from your business. Okay? Maybe you've been not receiving good news, or you haven't been receiving offers of, hey, or bookings or something like that, or sales or something along those lines. This is if you're a business owner, some of you business owners, and maybe there's been some sort of financial drought, okay? Or people who say that they want their help, they want your help, and then they backslide, and then they don't follow through with what they're offering, with their commitments, okay? And it's kind of like you keep getting rejected one after the other, or people just like they stop following you, or they stop offering or buying your services or something like that. And you may have been in this place or like, what the heck? I don't have any support here. And it could have very well turned into a situation where you ended up being in a financial drought, or having financial hardships, or some hardship of some kind. It could even be illness. Some of you, all of this stuff that you haven't been really pursuing, focusing on, taking action on, it's causing you to literally be sick. All right? There's illness here. So whatever this is for you, whether it's an illness or financial hardship or and lack of support, God sees what you're doing. There is a turning point in your finances, because this Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So when I look at this card, there's going to be somebody who's going to be helping you here with your finances. You are going to reap what you sowed, Virgo. And this goes for everybody. You reap what you sow. If you're planting seeds that grow weeds, guess what? You're going to grow more weeds. Again, you are in this low vibrational energy, Virgo. You are going to grow a garden full of low vibrational fruit. Trees that bear no fruit. Weeds. Okay? There's something that you got to change your vibration, because what you're growing right now, it's not going to flourish. There's no fertility. Some of you are trying to grow something and barren ground. All right? There's no fertility there. You really have to be patient. You have to trust in divine timing. You got to go with the flow. You can't rush things. Look at nature. Do you know how long it takes trees to grow? How long it takes those baby ducks to hatch? All right? Whatever this is for you, you got to be patient and you have to trust in the divine timing. Some of you, you're getting a poor return on your investments. Some of you are investing your time, money, and energy into the wrong things. The things that are not for your highest good, the things that are not for your personal growth, for your well-being, for your health, for your vitality. You're putting money, time, and energy into people who don't give back to you, who won't invest their time in you. You got to stop with those people. If you keep giving and giving and you keep putting all your energy towards this person and or this job, and you know that you're not getting anything back from it, it's got to stop. That's got to change. It could very well be why you feel in this very low vibrational energy that you're not enough. It's because some of you are giving too much. You're investing. It's a poor return of your time, energy, and money, Virgo. You got to focus on yourself, your personal growth, tending to your garden. Some of you have gone stagnant and some of you are regressing. Hence the lack of follow through, okay? It's time for you to really change things around. Focus on you. Not the people, things, projects that you're not getting anything out of. Okay? And for those of you with regards to like a business here or some project that you've been working on, again, not getting a lack of support. That's changing. Because you've planted the right seeds. Okay. Or maybe it also could be if there's a lack of follow through, you're not sticking to your goals or something. And maybe that's causing you to have the lack of support. I don't know. Or maybe, where somebody else has been procrastinating and they've been realizing what they're doing. And it's like, I got to own up to my responsibilities. But again, what I'm hearing, the wait is over. You've been patient. You've planted your seeds. It's now time to reap your harvest here. A job has been well completed because you stayed dedicated and ambitious to your work, to the task at hand. And for some of you, your situation, your financial situation is changing. Okay? You may have felt things were a little bit stagnant. Nothing was growing. Okay? But it looks like you started to really invest your time, money, and energy into things that were really going to give you a better return of your investment. And now things are changing in your favor. You're going to reap your rewards here. Things are going to come to fruition because you've had patience and you persevered. You kept going. You knew that things were going to happen in divine timing and that things took time to grow. So there is a change in your material wealth here for some of you. Yeah, there's abundance with this Nine of Pentacles. The others of you, this is about, you got to stand on your own 2 feet. You got to learn how to be interdependent and not dependent on your job, on people, your counterpart. You have to learn about self-confidence, self-worth. You find your happiness on your own. Some of you need to learn how to be happily single. Maybe even building a business for yourself, self-employment, okay? Some of you may be called to not work for anybody else and build a business of your own with your artistic talents. All right, see the Wheel of Fortune here? Some of you keep repeating the same karmic patterns. You know what those are. Virgo, some of you, you get rejected, you put yourself into a pity party, you feel like a victim. Oh, everybody this, woe is me. You know, this keeps happening to me. It's because you keep repeating the same karmic patterns. For the others of you, there is a turn of events, a certain turn of events with regards to your finances. There is going to be some news coming in from somebody. It could even be like another business owner or something like that, or somebody who's very well-to-do, very successful with the King of Wands energy, and they're going to stop with the lack of follow-through with sending you this message. There is going to be a sudden shift here, and this message that comes in from this person, it will change your financial state. It will change your relationship state. It could change all of the above. There are exciting events coming. There is some offer of good luck here, or you're surrounded by good luck. You've paid off your karmic debt, and now, you know, this financial hardship, your wilderness season is ending, and it's going to change pretty quickly. It's a sudden shift. It's a sudden change in events here because of the karma that you have paid. You've understood the consequences of your actions, not to put so much time, money, energy into things that you realize that people weren't giving back to you, and you listened to your divine guidance, and you said, you know what? I know what I'm worth. I'm not going to invest all this into this anymore. All right. You took action, especially with people, you know, who were, they're like immaturity or something like that, or people who were, or it could even be an issue with money or something like that. I don't know. But there is a change in your finances here for some of you. And look, there's the Ace of Pentacles. As I say, there's a windfall of abundance. This is a treasure chest. Some of you are going to be given some contract, some offer of financial stability and security, either from the King of Wands or coming from your job efforts, your business efforts. And you're going to have more money than you can shake a stick at. You're going to have more money. You're going to have more than enough is what I'm hearing. All right. The others of you, you got to get grounded. Okay. It's a word of caution. You got to reevaluate what it is that you're putting your money towards, your energy, your time. All right. Let's see what the lesson here is. What is the lesson for Virgo? Thank you, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Wow. Temperance in the Tower. And I felt the Tower when I saw the Wheel of Fortune. We have 2 major arcana here for the lesson learning. These are major transitions, guys, when you get major arcana. Okay, with Temperance and Tower, things that were kind of going at a slower, flowy pace, they're now going to, it's got to suddenly shift. For some of you, your lives are really going to change. And it has to do with either an illness or financial hardship or some hardship of some kind. People not supporting you, people rejecting you. That is coming to an end. It's divine timing for some of you. And now God is like, I am shaking things up. It's time for me to now come in and to stop this nonsense. Whether it's your financial issues, your wilderness season, or for the others of you, you being in victim mode, you having a pity party. You could have had a Tower moment already and you were like, oh my God, I can't believe this again. Woe is me. I'm not enough. I'm such a victim. I'm going to sit here under this tree and just wallow in my sorrows. No. God's like, I've had enough of this. Some of you, you've had a karmic pattern. Every time you got abandoned or rejected or something, you didn't learn your lesson. You didn't learn the mistakes because you were putting your time, energy into something that you weren't getting anything back. So God's like, I've had enough of this, Virgo. I'm saying this like this, guys, because I went through the same damn thing. Okay? And God got fed up and he pulled the rug from underneath me and said, this is enough, Jess. And I was like, oh my gosh, I did this for somebody. I can't believe this. Am I not good enough? For me, it was more of like not being good enough. But God's like, you're doing too much, Jess. I wasn't learning from my mistakes, especially when I was investing time, money, and energy into people, into things. Even, you know, when it happened with my business, I'm like, okay, I got to pull myself out. Okay? Equal give and take. So some of you are either going to experience a tower moment or you've already went through one. You've gone through one. Some of you were not doing what came natural to you. You were trying to be somebody else. There's also something about fakeness here. I talked about dishonesty. Some of you were being dishonest with others about your situation. Yeah, I'm going with the flow. I'm living in moderation. I'm balancing out my energies, my sacral chakra, my feminine, my masculine energies. I'm taking it easy. I'm at peace. I feel better now. I'm in a place of balance. But God is like, are you really? That's for some of you, not for all of you. There's a huge emotional imbalance for some of you. Your masculine energies are not balanced. And God's like, I'm coming in now. I'm intervening to get you to a more calm, peaceful state. You gotta have patience and you have to trust in divine timing. King of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. There's somebody that you're dealing with who is not emotionally available. They're emotionally withdrawn. They love deeply, they care deeply, but they cannot express their emotions. And when they are withdrawn emotionally, they end up suppressing their feminine energies, which then levels up their masculine energies, and that's when drama comes in. That's when they start saying very hurtful things. That is when they disappear on you. That's when all of a sudden they shut themselves out and they just disappear. Because they cannot handle this type of emotion. They need to learn how to deal with that, okay? Some of you are dealing with somebody who's emotionally numb right now. And they cannot share how they truly feel. So they come from a place of like anger and bitterness. And then they cause some drama. Or it could be you suppressing your emotions. Okay? Not really telling people how you feel, afraid to be vulnerable type of thing. It's either you or a person or both of you. The others of you, I'm going to have to turn on the light in a little bit. There is somebody coming in who loves very, very deeply, but doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve. This is also a very generous, very warm-hearted, kind person. Taurus got this King of Cups in the bottom of the deck for the challenge. So there's a King of Cups here with, you know, suppressing emotions, surrounding the earth signs for these readings. But it looks like this King of Cups cannot hold in his love for Virgo anymore. And the divine is coming in to change that. There's going to be a huge shift because it's time for this King of Pentacles to express his feelings, to share his deep feelings for you. This King of Cups could very well have been afraid of rejection, which is why there was no follow through in taking action. They're afraid of being left out in the cold because maybe you pushed them away or you walked away from them. But it looks like this King of Cups is accepting what has happened. As I said, this King of Cups wants to rebuild this connection. Because before, the connection was not on solid foundation. So some of you are in connections or in a job where there is no strong, solid foundation with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And some of you keep trying to build a relationship or build your career on clay, okay? There's no solid foundation, which is why the tower has to crumble. Let it fall away, Virgo. You can't build something strong on clay. This is why this is happening. God's coming in. I'm done with this. This is course correction so that you can have a better future, so you can actually have something to stand on. So yeah, the others of you, it's now time for the two to become one. God is going to push this masculine energy, this individual, into expressing their emotions. Into telling how they feel. They can't keep those deep feelings in anymore. They can't be withdrawn or stay silent about how they feel. But yeah, there's divine timing here. God's like, I am shifting things suddenly. And we did see the Wheel of Fortune. So hang on while I turn on the lights. Okay. Temperance also brings balance to disharmonious situations. You have a lot of support from God coming in with this. Okay? The lesson here is that you have to be your authentic self. You have to do what comes natural to you, to not force things. You cannot avoid the inevitable. This tower is happening whether you like it or not. And for some of you, again, with that sudden change in your finances, yes, God is like, you know what? You have gone with the flow. You've been patient. You've been living life in moderation. You weren't overly self-indulgent. You were living life in excess. You were maintaining your balance. Perfecting masculine and energy, that balance. Some of you achieved sacred balance. Okay? You've gone through a lot of tests, and now God's coming in. He's like, okay, this is now done. I am now coming in to change everything. Your life is going to change because what I have for you now, Virgo, is going to be even better. Because this tower that you've been in needs to come crashing down. It's time to build even something better, and God is going to bring that to you. But the others of you, you have to stop resisting and stop stalling. You can't delay the inevitable. Some of you know that you are investing too much time and energy into someone or something, and it's not working for you. You keep getting into this Five of Pentacles energy, or you keep getting rejected. And God's like, this is not the path for you. That's why I said rejection is protection. God is protecting you, which is why God is intervening. And for the others of you, this is a twin flame angel here. There is a balance, perfecting balance between two people. Two are becoming one with this Temperance card. It's time for them to join forces. And God is causing this to happen because he's now getting this King of Pentacles to come forward to express his emotions. All right. So let's get some guidance here for Virgo. Alrighty, so let me see, what am I doing here? All right, let's get guidance. What guidance do we have for Virgo? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What guidance do we have for Virgo? Well, there it is. Contemplation time. Spend time alone, manifesting what you truly desire. It's not going to focus now because the lighting's different. But there you go. You can see that. See, I said 9 of Pentacles. You got to stand on your own 2 feet. Learn how to live by yourself and be happy by yourself. What is it that you really, really, really want? Because some of you, with whatever is making you feel low, like a low life or like low worth, low self-esteem, whatever's causing that, that's not really what you want, is it? Soulmate relationship. Now, new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Some of you are looking at love from a romance standpoint. You just want somebody there. You want somebody to hold your hand. You want somebody to love you. You got to love yourself if you want to have that love. You want a spiritually based relationship, not a romantically based one. That is where we go backwards. And trust me, I've been there too, because that's what I thought I wanted until I realized that was not what I was getting. And God came in and was like, whoosh, okay, Jess, you need to understand that your connection with your counterpart is based on, it's a spiritual basis. Okay? Let's read Contemplation Time. This card indicates that you need some time alone. Make a firm appointment to be by yourself in a quiet place, ideally outside in nature or near some plants, without delay. Make sure that you will be uninterrupted for at least 1 hour. Take a pad of paper and a pen with you. Then spend some time simply breathing, relaxing, and centering yourself. After you've completely relaxed, write down this question to your subconscious mind on your pad of paper. What do I want to do next? Write whatever comes to you in response without worrying whether it's correct or not. Then ask your subconscious, what's my heart's true desire right now? Write down the answer. Spend time noting your true priorities so that you'll know how to structure your free time to match what's important to you. And remember, if you want this type of soulmate relationship, twin flame thing, you have to be in alignment with that. You cannot be 5 of Pentacles if you want this. It's not a vibrational match. So don't think that it can magically happen that way. That's not how it works. You also have to spend time alone. If you are in a twin flame connection, what I call like counterpart connection, independence is a requirement. That's solitude. Isolation is a requirement. It's part of your spiritual growth. It's part of what you need to do because you do your best work in solitude, and God does his greatest work in solitude. Okay? I'll read the soulmate card, but I'm getting this soul connection that you have with someone. It's to get you to learn a lot of things. Your desire to be in a great love relationship is manifested, and you're being guided to create or maintain that situation right now. This relationship has a deep spiritual basis, with both partners having true faith and profound beliefs. You and your partner share similar spiritual concepts and are open-minded when it comes to learning about and implementing new practices. This partnership flows to you naturally right now. However, if you worry about or try to force a situation to happen, you could slow the results. It's important for you to enjoy the process leading up to your desired outcome. Dance with the movement that your manifestation has created for you. Attract your partner through your warm and relaxed demeanor, and know that heaven is taking care of all the details for both of you. See? If you worry about or try to force a situation to happen, you could slow the results. That 7 of Pentacles we saw at the bottom of the 5. Stagnancy, slow growth, or no growth at all. Because some of you are investing in the wrong things instead of investing in yourself, in this. Okay? You cannot force this connection to happen. You have to trust in divine timing, and you have to be in the flow. Just go with the flow, like it said in this card. This partnership flows to you naturally. For those of you who've done it the divine way, okay, because you spent time alone, meditating upon what you truly desired, and you got into vibrational alignment with what you truly desired, this is now happening for you. That's why I said the two are becoming one. These two dolphins are becoming one. Okay? It's a union here. Because both of you are spiritually aligned. But after that is rest. See? You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Oh my God. Tranquility at the top of the deck. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. I talked about self-care and being in solitude, guys. Trust me. I've been in solitude for years. It is the best thing that I could have ever done, and I'm glad that God pulled the rug from underneath me when he did, so I can start learning from my mistakes and learning my lessons and start really doing my work, because I had a much higher purpose, and so do all of you. All right, let's see what you need to let go of. What does Virgo need to let go of at this time? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Let go of any negativity and walk tall. Decorate yourself with grace and make it your reality. Bottom of the deck, fragrant are the flowers that bloom when you smile and let go. Again, look at the top. Your mind is a recorder. Let go of all negative, unkind replays and replace them with elevated sounds. They wanted me to show this one too. Reject any desire to be like others. You are an incomparable, precious jewel. You need to be your true self. As I said, stop trying to be someone you're not. Go with the flow. Go with what comes natural to you. Your wellness message. What wellness message do we have for Virgo at this time? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Divinity. Recognize the divine in the mirror. Your crown chakra. Blue lace agate is a crystal that will help you with this. Understand the divinity within yourself and with other people too. Some of you got to work on unblocking your crown chakra. The solfeggio frequencies for this will help. Eating these type of purpley foods will help. But this is really about grounding yourself and freeing yourself to open up your crown chakra so that you can receive your divine guidance and understand that you are a divine being. Okay? You're divine within. Meditation, crown chakra, again. Howlite is a crystal that's going to help you too. To see more clearly, close your eyes. Meditating is going to be big for some of you. Okay? Gotta really start listening to your divine guidance and following it. Okie dokie. Let's see what's going on with love and relationships for you. What is going on with love and relationships for Virgo? spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Some of you, have been spending a lot of time alone. You learned how to be happy alone, and that was huge for you. For me, as I said, it was massive growth that I experienced by doing just that. And it built up my strength and resilience. And it's boosted my spiritual gifts. It's done a lot by spending that time in contemplation, time and in solitude. All right, what's going on with love and relationships for Virgo? Okay. Alrighty, which one's this one? Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. It's a beautiful deck. It's the Whispers of Love deck by Angela Hartfield. The artwork is by Josephine Ball. She's brilliant. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. See, I was talking about what is it that you really desire, okay? Because all this stuff, it's not working out for you. It's not. And God's telling you, you know this is not working for you. You got to start doing something different. You got to make those changes. Number 23. 23 may be significant to you. All right, we have so many rewards will come to you when you love openly. Your care, affection, and appreciation will help others and create more love for you. Let your fear go and give the love you are longing to receive. You will find that it is one and the same. Allow love and relationships to evolve in your life. Life progresses and grows naturally. Be your authentic self. It's what I said. Pay attention to what your heart is saying to you. There is a wonderful opportunity coming your way. A young couple rides over turbulent water in a boat with no oars. A face in the distance watches over them. There is much you cannot control, but you can govern how you feel. It can be difficult to get to the next phase in a relationship while fear is blocking you. There are always angels or guides beside you. You can rely on them when you are looking for extra support. And again, with that crown chakra, this is you going to your guides and your angels, to God for support. Not so much to other people, unless those people are really genuinely there to help you and they are in alignment with God themselves and they understand divinity within them and within you. Okay? So there's that card. And then the bottom of the deck is number 3. Back to what you love. You can change what you are at any you can change what you are doing at any time. You do not have to feel stuck. Go back to what you know and, more importantly, do what you love. Ask your angels to guide you with this process. You can do anything you genuinely want to do. Take inventory, look at where you got off track, and find what you need to do to get back to you. You are meant to live a life of happiness. Bliss, love, relationship, and wealth are your fate. You can change your mind at any time and do something you have always longed to do. When you do something you love, you can reconnect to your bliss. A girl celebrates as she finds a beautiful path before her. The doves flying next to her symbolize love, peace, and tranquility. There's tranquility again. The butterflies leading the way denote rejuvenation and transformation. A face in the distance is watching over this path as a reminder that you are never alone and your path is divinely guided. So what I heard when I was reading this is, if you see doves or you see butterflies, this is a confirmation of your reading based on what message is resonating with you, and you have to be honest with which one it is. Okay? Look what's after this. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. See what I talked about? The place of longing, not having your person. Guess what you're doing? You're not attracting that person because you are, I don't have it. I don't have it. You have to act like he or she is already here. That is what really helps with manifesting your person into the physical. But of course, healing has to be done too. Okay? All right, guys. So hopefully this helped you. If you would like a personal reading or you want to sign up for my 14-day free trial for my lower tier memberships where you get exclusive guidance, daily guidance videos, meditation videos, a bunch of other perks. If you just go read up on what the other membership tiers offer. I'm going to be doing members only live soon. Well, that's what I plan to do. I'm just waiting to see if God is going to give me the go ahead to do that. And I haven't gotten that yet, but that's the intention. So there's that. There is also a bunch of other stuff that you can benefit from those tiers, along with other videos that I post to help supplement these readings. You also get free private access to my mobile app. Access to the mobile app doesn't require a membership. You get that for free. You get to access the exclusive content in the mobile app. You can still access the exclusive content on my website. You get additional messages from me through chat or through my announcements on the website. There's other information there, stuff that I used to do that could benefit you. Some other things there. You get to connect with other people. And you know, I think I said you get to chat with me directly in the chat function of the app. All right. I'm also going to start giving away. I'm going to be announcing like special promotions and stuff like that to the people who are members of the app. And the ones who are Capella members, who have memberships, I'm going to be offering a free reading to whoever signs up, one per month. Okay. Anyway, so any questions about that, let me know. Check out the description box. Click on the link to take you to the memberships or to book a personal reading or whatever it is you want to look up, or you go to capellawellness.com to check out what I have to offer. All right, guys. That concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.